So the most important skill is to communicate. So it's a highly communicative role. You really need to be able to talk to people above you, the executive level, and also talk to your team. You have to become friends with your team, but you need to be able to communicate bad news in a nice way, but also celebrate good stuff that happens. I think the main challenge is communicating to your steering committees, right? Giving them the bad news and keeping on top of that bad news. It can be, it's not a message that a steering committee is going to want to hear. Yet you've got to continually bring back the bad news to them and tell them in a palatable way. That's the biggest challenge, is being the bearer of bad news. I think if you've got experience, if you're coming in with experience, talk about the good projects you've worked on, but also talk about the bad ones. Talk about the things you learned by doing those bad projects, because you'll generally learn more working on a project that wasn't as successful as you do when you work on a successful project. A lot of a successful project's all about luck. You don't necessarily create it yourself, but you learn a lot when a project doesn't go well, and you learn about the things you do differently and better. So concentrate on those things. It's a great job. It's a lot more fun when you succeed in a project. When you deliver a project and it comes in on time and on budget and it works really well, that's great. But you don't believe all the hype, because sometimes you're going to, for no fault of your own, you're not going to succeed in delivering a project, and you don't want to believe all the hard news about that either. So don't believe all the hype, don't believe all the harsh news, but it is great fun to deliver a successful project.